So we are going to play as Hereward the Wake. Hereward the Wake, for those who are unfamiliar, was a well-known Fens hero, so sort of Cambridgeshire area. He was a Fens nobleman, or the son of a Fens nobleman, who, for whatever reason, was exiled abroad and returned as part of the rebellions against William the Conqueror. Legend built up around him, a lot of local oral history. He seems to have been a bit of a character. But ultimately, what also is unknown really is what happened to him in the end. Some say he was pardoned by William, some say he was murdered by Norman knights, and others say he escaped back to the continent after the rebellion, and then actually eventually found his way to Constantinople. I think you can see where I'm going with this, chat. But yeah, so I feel like we will be starting as Hereward the Wake. Not starting a new female ruler. We do have an interesting new start date, and this is worth noting. And within that you have Princess Tamar here. Princess Tamar is going to be a later run that we definitely will do. She was historically the daughter of the King of Georgia. That will be a fun one. I love that they don't call them hard starts now, they call them advanced. But getting her to be Empress of Georgia will be fun. But I feel like for now it's more fun to start back in with the Wandering Exiles, explore the new content and do all of that kind of thing. Bear wrestling and rescuing Cornish princes on the horizon. I feel like we might have to do that. That are some of the myths legendarily associated with Hereward the Wake. Cannibala and Akalan, both very much from the follows. Welcome. So yeah, I think we're going to go with Hereward. Because with these starting ones, various of them have kind of story content to different levels. From what I understand, Hereward's got quite a lot of story content. This is one that we will do at some point. Good fun. He is, of course, better known to the world as El Cid. So that is El Cid. This will be a different one, quite fun one to do that isn't very combat-based. She was a famous sort of poet and woman who never got married, took lots of lovers, and you can have fun with that. You start at 65, but I believe you can hand all of that off to her heiress, which is quite fun. I have been mucking around with Robert Frangopoulos on an off-stream, which is quite a fun one to do. He is just basically a Norman adventurer. There's not really any story content around him that I've noticed, but it's fun anyway. But we will be starting Hereward the Wake, so let's get on with this as well. So you have done some of the adventure stuff already. Yeah, no, I've been playing it a bit. Right, let's get going. We are Hereward the Wake. I played the Wallada run, didn't really want to get what I was supposed to do in it. I mean, you're supposed to just go around living a good life. That's really it. I think that's the thing one of the things that is interesting, I find, is that the adventure experience is still unguided. But because you're playing a specific character, you feel like you should be guided more. And that takes a little bit of getting used to. But anyway, let's have a look at ourselves. It is, of course, 1066. The Normans will no doubt be in the middle of their invasion. Harold is trying to do Harold things. We are Hereward the Wake. We have a military martial skill of 24. Not hugely amazing in the other bits, but that's good. We are married to Mistress Tafida. She is a Dutch Catholic of Lowbourne. Righto. Do we start with any men-at-arms? Ooh, we start with 500 Huscarls. Lovely. That is very nice. Ooh, we can have 5 men-at-arms units. That is pretty decent. What we are going to do first is we are going to visit the castle holding. So how adventuring works is you will get missions that appear on the map that you can do. Some are criminal, some are not criminal. You can move your camp between different places. You have a level of food provisions for your camp. And within your camp, you have people as well. So you have sort of buildings you can upgrade. So actually, interestingly, we're already starting with level 2s and some of the stuff. That's really nice.
What is gravity? Gregarious PLS.
Lemon Ducky, thank you very much for the sub. And yeah, that's very much our attitude. Gravity is something that happens to other people. So we already have a roaring campfire. That's giving us another potential 2 men-at-arms regiments. Yeah, I know. Look, this is the kind of thing I have to put up with, Chuck. What you do? You want the little camera on? We can put the little camera on. I know you resent it when you're not on screen. There we go. Now everyone can see you washing your bits, which is what we both know you really wanted. Yeah, I really like the illustration style they've gone from this. It's really nice. So we've got a proving grounds. That gives us some discounts and things. That also, this is where we're getting our extra men-at-arms regiments from. Means we can recruit a Master of Arms, which is nice. So we are kind of set up quite at beginning to be relatively effective as a mercenary company. So yeah, pretty much the mercenary company thing. And yeah, the kind of core game loop, as Ropetrick says, is we do missions, we earn provisions and money. Events and things might happen around us. That earns us favour with lords. We can do things as a result of that. Right, I think we do want to be doing... Right, the Welsh can get longbowmen, can't they? Yeah. We're going to, as we're a mercenary company, I think we want to be thinking quite heavily about building around that. Now, that should mean we go down this path. I think we might not want to quite yet, because what this is quite nice it does is when you are... They've changed some of these up for when you are wandering, so they're a bit different. So that it's not just a case of now most of these are useful, because as you can see, you get things like these will give you bonuses. You know, you're going to get cheaper provisions when you visit places and all of this. This flips if you become landed. But what I think we're going to do is start on this lifestyle path, because actually I want camp scientists, which is going to give me men-at-arms counter efficiency and a siege phase time boost, which is really critical. It's also going to allow me to get to take the customs. It means if we wander around a bit, we can get a nice selection of men-at-arms units of different styles from different things, which is good. But yeah, up here the stats work slightly differently. You still theoretically can get a monthly income. There is a camp building that will allow you to do it. I think it's the barbershop, one of them. You still earn prestige, you still earn piety, and provisions you use on a low level on a monthly basis, but primarily when you move your camp. So we're going to want to build up provisions. We do have... We can make a request interaction with him. So we could request off of him a men-at-arms regiment. He will accept it, and therefore I reckon we do it. What he's actually going to give us for this is a random men-at-arms regiment. This is slightly buggy, I've noticed, in that he will allow you to arrange a marriage, but if you then find you've got no one eligible that you can marriage for, you don't get that favour back. It's slightly annoying. It is slightly annoying. So I think we are going to ask for a men-at-arms regiment. He's given us some armoured footmen. Not hugely useful to us. 2 types of heavy infantry, but it's better than not having armed footmen for now. We also now can... From here, there's things you can do. You get a roll of patrons. Obviously, your patrons are the people who you have done jobs for and owe you favours. But the key 3 sort of interactions you can do around here is we can gather provisions. Let's go and see if we can gather from provisions. We gain 150 provisions. Now we're going to visit the castle hold. Actually, we should see who's in our party first. Let's have a look. Yeah, can you not? Can you not, Torty? Can you not? There's no one remotely interested in your camp. Jesus, game. Tell me like it is, won't you? Right, what we're going to do then is we are going to head to the castle holding, because we are in an area, so we can visit that area's holding. While we're there, we can do various things. So we can mingle with the locals at the tavern. Let's have a look and see if anyone's up for recruitment. We got Rachel, who is Rachel the Greedy and Manash the Lewd. We've also got Aharon here. For reasons of my own, I would like to join your camp. I mean, that means he's going to be free. The others are going to cost me money. He is quite learned. Terrible at fighting. Decent-ish diplomacy. He's an Ashkenazi Jew. She's not great, apart from her learning. She is a wise woman. He's not great, really. And Manash has got... I mean, I think we take Aaron, he's free. It's better than no one. We can gain the trait Hasted Tulda if we paid 25. I'm going to hold off on that now. Let's instead go look at the castle. We might be able to recruit some people. So we've got Elazar, who's not a great fighter. Jan has not got high prowess, but he's got good martial. Now we could get Edward here. 12. He'd be an average Master of Arms, but he's cheaper than the other guys, I think. Like, Jan's going to cost us 94, and Jan is not worth 94. Let's see if we can win some money. Apparently we can't. I think we recruit that dude for now. He looks cheerful. He's a cynical, stubborn, chaste man. I'm sure he is fun at parties. Let's go for a wander around town. Let's see if the town... Ooh, martial duties. So we will spend 75 prestige, but we'll get 2 hireling contracts on the map, and martial duties are exactly what we want. Now, those aren't what we wanted. That's not what it told me they were going to be. Oh well. So, we could try and do some of these. They are going to be... Might take a moment to spawn. I don't think they will. I think it's those ones. News from the island. My father was a stern man. With the benefit of years now, I can see my indiscretions towards him were taken in the humour that they deserved. His appeal to King Edward was heeded, and so I found myself here in Bruges doing dirty work for Duke Baudouin. But it has been long years, and England finds itself in flux. King Edward is dead, King Harold has seized the throne, and his enemies, Duke William and King Hadralda, plot his downfall. I merely hope whatever turmoil the coming days bring stay clear of our family and our lands. Indeed. You write down there? So I think we're going to gain aware of foreign affairs. That increases our travel speed and provision. Now this is the interesting one. What I'm wondering is if this adds a mission. Go elsewhere. Shall we save and have a look? Yes, thank you, Torty. Let's save and have a look. If we do this, what happens? Oh, so it just adds a burn property thing. think we'll add the we're aware of foreign affairs thing. I was wondering if that would add a... we'll have to have a look into it. Well, I was wondering if that added a chain to go to Constantinople. You're right there, Torty. Right, we will keep an eye on the situation. See what happens. You missed the event now. Did I miss an event? I think the event spawns... Let's give it a go again. Hello, yes, I know. I know. I know. Not the glasses. As looking for a new sling. Yeah, we kind of got some stuff she doesn't mind. The thing is, she really likes being in contact with people, and I think when she's in the sling, she doesn't feel like she is. Anyway, were you saying I missed an event? Let's just try this again, because I do want to see if there does do something. If we go my destiny does not lie in England, that's what pops up. Now it might be that that starts a chain. I kind of find that unlikely. Oh, no, it unpaused. The other event that popped up was just related to events in England. It was a letter from our brother, I think. Ah, no, here we go. Yeah, no, so that's... Yeah, I think we want the other event thing. Let's go with the other one and we'll play it out. But I think we're going to get that event anyway. That's the invite back to England. And if we're going to get that, I want to have got the bonuses. No reason not to get the bonuses first. Right, we're going to keep an eye on the situation. Right. I kind of feel like moving my camp, even though I know we're going to get to move it anyway. Could we get to Wales? We do have enough provisions to do it. Let's follow the paths of these events. So lifestyle-wise, we want learning. We are going to do that just because I want to take the custom where it comes. I want to make sure we're getting some longbowmen. Turn the letter over in my hands, feeling its rough exterior, the wax seal and the crest stamped upon it. Crest of Oslak. Slice the seal open and begin reading. The news is grim indeed. My brother Ordgar lives, and indeed it is at his hand that wrote this missive. But the rumours coming from Normandy proved to be true. The large-scale Torty invasion happening. Harold of Godwin has been forcefully deposed, now either dead or in hiding. Duke William the Bastard, pretender to the English throne, is now King William of England. He has already begun to hand out parcels of land to his followers, wresting them from the grasp of the defeated Anglo-Saxons. My brother pleads for help. Can you get a longbowman by doing contracts for the Welsh? Theoretically, yes, because I could, for example, do a contract for a Welsh king, get him to like me so that oh no, Torty attack, so that we can ask him for a men-at-arms unit, and then maybe get some longbowmen. But you can't pick what unit he'd give you. It's RNG. So we'd have to sort of save scum to get the longbowmen. So we can, but it is RNG. Like, I don't think it biases towards you giving you the custom ones that you can get in that area. Not that I've noticed anyway, so far. Or I might just have been unlucky. Yes, look, I can't script you. I'm meant to be playing computer games. Have a snooze. I think let's travel to Eli. So we're leaving our camp behind, but we're just popping over there to have a look around. We'll investigate the derelict ship. We got a terracotta toy fowl. So. Aharon is ill. Yeah, we'll delay the journey. It's important your camp like you. There's a lifestyle trait that lets you get local cultureman arms. Yeah, that's what we're working on. So I've gone sagacity because it means there's camp scientists, but then it also allows us to take the custom where it comes. So that's what we want to go for. I want to build up like a nice diverse set of units. We've already got huskarls. So we could just do with some nice custom ones. Oh, we have relocated our camp. Interesting. So we are now... The moment I step foot inside my old family grounds, I know something is wrong. A misshapen lump appears through the fog, a thin pole rising above it. One more step forward and... My brother Ordgar's head is perched on top of a stake. The rest of his body in a crumpled, blood-spattered heap below it. Who are you? The voice, in an accent I don't recognize, startles me. I turn to see a man cleaning bloodstains off the weapon in his hands, raised in my presence. If you're here for the body, I'm not paying to... I'd be like, is he a Norman? He is. If you are here for the body, I am not paying you to take it. I look down at my brother's broken, twisted form. You will fucking die for that, you cur. We will go with strike, parry, riposte. Show you how I lift a mace. Goodbye, Frederick. Oh, I gained a nemesis. Stepped dismissively over Frederick's twitching carcass, returning to Ordgar's body. In time there'll be a grave dug, a service held, a ceremony to remember his cruelly short life. But now the evening turns to night and I sit and reminisce. My sleeping tortie on my arm. He was a peaceful man. It wasn't fair that someone who only wanted to live their life unharmed should have suffered such a fate. Unbidden, a realization springs to mind. Normans. He would be alive if not for men. There'll be 1,000 brothers, 1,000 sisters, 1,000 fathers and mothers and sons and daughters all across the land. All dying tonight. All due to those damn Normans. Playing an absolute badass of English history, I see, yep. We will become nemesis with William de Warenne. In 15 trait experience in the exiled trait. Ooh, what's the exiled trait? That's his custom one, I think. Yeah, give me some experience in that. That sounds fun. Right. Okay, we now are camped around here. We do have a criminal marshal contract up in Northumbria, which is good because it allows me to introduce you to something known as the gallows bait trait. We are currently level 3 on the bandit path. It means we have reduced legitimacy gain, increased legitimacy loss. Minor landowners dislike us, and general opinion is lower, but we get some martial. I think we will do that. First, let's visit the local church holding. Any randoms around? Bronwyn wants to join. She's disloyal. Feels like a bad plan. No thanks, Bronwyn. Right, let's go ambush some travellers. I mean, he's an Anglo-Saxon. Should we be doing that? I feel like the deduction ones are not going to be great for us. We're not great on intrigue. Let's ambush some travellers. Why are we going via Gwynedd? Any particular reason for that, game? Is there a reason why we're going via Penlyn on the way back? No, with someone called Bronwyn, they are indeed untrustworthy. You've got to be careful of these Bronwyns. And in the contract. It's a robbery one, isn't it? What we should do anyway is make sure we take in all of Opper's Dyke on the way back. Get those sweet, sweet martial bonuses. Get that. Relatively safe route. That'll do. Well, we failed at our mission, so you didn't really miss much. Zena is offended. He is offended. Off? You off? Off to explore? Sit down over there for a bit? Okay, you sit down over there for a bit. You make it so that I can't see chat. That's the important thing. Make sure you're still being awkward. Find a new way to be awkward. Just rearrange my windows a bit, chat. You're not stuck behind a torty's arse. There you go. Sorted. She is now stretched out happily down there. So we'll just be able to see her stretch out down there. There you go. Right. Turn that off. We really need some merc contracts. What we're good at. Like, intrigue is just no good to us. Yeah, we can check the town crier. 2 new criminal ones, but we have no merc contracts. Like, none of these are things we're going to be any good at. Diplo might... I mean, we've got 4 of Diplo. Yeah, we've got a 4 of Diplo. And, like, I don't think our agents are good enough to counter that. Are you back again? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I mean, we can try moving camp again. See if we can get something out of the Welsh. I suspect we've got enough provisions to move. Maybe that learning one. Yeah, I mean, our learning's shite, isn't it? If we look at my followers, like, the only really thing we've got, I mean, Edward's got 12 intrigue, but I mean, we can try and murder someone, but I really like these missions encourage you to have a variety of characters in your camp with different strengths. Completely agree. I think the issue we are hitting here, which I have noticed before though, is right at the beginning, you are kind of slightly dependent on RNG to make sure you get a few good early followers. Right, we're going to want to try for success. I'm doing a pledge. I don't have any pledges. That's what I mean. It's the main thing is that the contracts you're not good at take more time. Yeah, but this is it, and it caps your maximum success chance. Like, we've got a decent thug. We can put him in as... This is the new way approach, by the way, which I really like. I had a new scheme for detailed schemes. You assign specific agents to different roles, and their different traits will work and benefit them in different ways. It's really, really nice. Can you fix some of that with courtier management, marry followers to useful people? Yeah, but I don't have a court to marry them to. So if I've got favours, yes. But when I don't, it makes things hard. Oh, well, that's going to give us a 61% success chance eventually, but we're on a long phase on that. Let's have to see how we go. Deceptive boss Hereward of the Men of Ferns. Heard your exploits and good work you're doing in the Fens. I might like to join at Leicestershire. We have much to discuss. Okay. Well, guess we're fucking that contract up then. Let's go to Adair. Duke Edwin, the most powerful of the remaining Anglo-Saxon lords, has welcomed me with open arms. During our talks, the topic has rarely strayed from the obvious. We are no strangers to being ruled by strangers up here, Edwin states, the wry smile at his own levity, fingers steepled purposefully. Our fathers were subject to more than one Dane after all, but this is different. Yeah, I know. Let me move the camera if you're going to be silly. Let me move the camera. Here we go. Yeah, not with the paw. I intend on challenging this William. Fits the name venomously, but I need support. Almost everyone's loyalty is tenuous, and I rely on your aid. Sure. User, thank you for the raid. Hope you were good. You join us with at an opportune time. We are holding a torty, but we are also playing the new CK3 DLC. We are Hereward the Wake, and the Normans have murdered our brother. We are quite keen on the idea of revenge. And Edwin here, the Earl of Mercia, is trying to foment a revolt. Yeah, really good. I wait as Edwin slices open the seal and scans the parchment. Colour slowly drains from his face. Harrowing of the North. The installation of a new foreign king, and a Norman bastard at that, no less. Proven enough to snap the frayed rope that holds England together. Local uprisings sponsored and stoked by the defeat of resentful Anglo-Saxon evenings spread across the country like wildfire. King William, having secured his power base in the south, now looks north to pacify those brave and foolish enough to oppose him. Wherever his gaze falls, death and destruction will follow. Desperate fight for the land has developed. William will have to walk a fine line between glove and gauntlet. Who like to touch can lose him his kingdom. Too brutal in retribution will leave not much of the kingdom left to rule. For the Aethelings, only death or glory awaits. Control level will be changed by 25. Game's harried for 15 years. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoyed it. There is a touch of RNG as we're finding to the early stages. If you don't get the right type of contracts early on, can really make your early game quite slow. Really interesting. I mean, we could try and abduct foe. Try a heist treasury. Oh, are we burning Peterborough? I feel like we're burning Peterborough. That's quite nice. Become the owner of the saintly brooch. I mean, it is a nice brooch. I'd say it's worth becoming a. I think due to contracts can always be passed decently. Yeah, exactly. Just think of it as urban redevelopment. Do we want resistance? Resistance measures the ongoing opposition to Norman rule in England. Okay, we want that higher. Okay, I will not stoop to so low as to rob a relic from the church. So this is a camp event. Start to describe what's so appealing and intimate about the low buzz of a camp settling in for the evening. I think we will gain leader of the circle. That gives us dip 3 for a few years, which is not a bad thing. We're not stressed. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go, there we go. That's the kind of thing we want. Oh, he's trying to overthrow Duke Edwin. Dude, no, we're not going to help you do that. Duke Edwin's our pal. I'm going to be travelling this week, and I feel like I should play this on a trip for the... Maybe the reception is boring, but at least there's no murder spider's perspective. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're right, Kitty. Having a good scratch. I feel like we wouldn't join that. Edwin's our pal. Anyone got any ongoing wars we can join in? Why is everyone so fucking peaceful around here? How are none of you fighting each other? Swear to God. Why is everyone being so nice to each other? Can you perhaps betray the guy who hires you if you still want to support the Duke? Not if I join the faction. So what I was kind of looking for is if that faction rises up, I could then get in touch with Edwin and say, hey, do you want me to join your war? Like, do you want my help? No one fighting each other in Ireland. This isn't historically accurate. Indeed. I mean, that's disgraceful. No one's at war with anyone. We have a son, Stigabet. Burit the Good-Flu, the Toilsome. Inagith the Placid, and Matrona the Ambitious. Are any of you any good at anything? Alright, Stewardship. She's got very good Diplo. How much for you? Oh yeah, I can't afford that. Oh man, I got banished from the church. We're having no luck on the beginning of this run. We're getting XCOM'd on everything. And note, succession management doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's much more flexible when you're in an adventure on who inherits. As far as I can tell, there's no problem with being in debt as an adventurer. There is if you get a bunch of events where suddenly you need to actually have some money. Because it just won't let you pick the option. Can I ask a question? You can do. I guarantee you an answer. Depends on the question. Can we afford to move to Wales? Yeah, I mean, we do have enough provisions. Let's move. Can we make it as far as there? Oh, we run out of provisions there. We gather provisions. Not yet. We buy provisions? I mean, we could sell that shitty little artifact we've got. Right, that gives us enough provisions to move to Wales. Ooh, Justicars wouldn't be bad for us. There we go. Now we're cooking. Passage of Alarms, yes please. That's going to pay us a bit of money. We're getting some provisions. We'll do that. Anywhere we want to go en route. No, let's just do this one. Justicar is perfect. Gentrack Traveller. I think we probably would have Lust for Land. There's 65% chance we gain Flexible Leader. We won't because of RNG, but... Well. To Hereward, the infamous Fenrat, I have a proposal for you. Travel to Londres as soon as possible. You will want to hear her. I mean, he seems nice. Set a course for London. I'll be long dead before I call it Londres. in your face, Caesar. We are the anti-Caesar at the moment. Gallows bet it's just a Norman smear campaign, exactly. Aging Admiral Akbar to the courtesy phone. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's really nice. I'm sure he's really nice. Grand indeed are the halls of power. King William perches stiffly on the throne as I am ushered through to see him. But the opulence of his surroundings do something to allay that uneasy posture. Hereward?
Hereward, the man who has turned the land south of the Wash into such a charnel house.
His lips curl in fury as I fail to hide my pleasure at the description.
I didn't think you would come. Thought you'd stay holed up on your island. Clearly you are a man of many surprises.
I look back up at him, foreign bastard on that famous seat. Ooh, look at that. We have an island. We have the island of Ely. Historically. Outrageous French accents. That's perfectly normal French accent. Yeah, hello, hello taught me that accent. That throne seems a little big for you, does it not?
I know you, Hereward, son of Frederick. I know why you're doing what you are. I know why you're here, even.
William leans forward as he talks, piercing me with his gaze.
I know what drives you, and I know what you want.
Picks up a scroll from beside him as he talks, handing it to a guard. He continues as the guard approaches me, scroll in hand.
This deed is for the entirety of the earldom of Cambridgeshire. Just for Ely. All of it.
William, the new ruler of these lands, leans back triumphantly.
This can be yours so long as you put down your weapons and never draw a blade against me.
Ooh. What are we going to do, chat? Do we take the land? Or do we say, give me back my brother, you Norman worm?
Resistance.
Isn't the brother very dead? Yeah, but that's the point. We're basically saying you can't give us anything that would sway us because we are, you know, you killed our brother. You know. My name is Hereward the Wake. You killed my brother. Prepare to die. Exactly. I think at this stage we're going, give me back my brother, you Norman worm. King William's face contorts, suddenly riven with anger.
You fool! He spits venomously. You short-sighted, half-witted fool!
He gestures his guards forward.
You not see, you cling to history. You chase an existence already denied to you by God. You stand by principles you hold, for no reason other than to hold them. I look around frantically. The door I came in from is still lightly guarded. Maybe if I can just get through them. Seize him!
We are going to lose this because we have not passed a single challenge we should succeed at yet.
We did it! We escaped!
I'd quite like to not gain sore muscles. I don't need to lose stress, so... We're going to kill that boar. Right, let's try again, shall we? The only thing I would say about these pop-up events, it would be nice if they actually kind of had an option to say, I will do it as soon as I've finished this contract. Feral hogs, yeah, exactly. I shall break 300 lances. Okay, right. This we should be semi-decent at. So who's going to add most in different categories? So he's definitely getting that one. Everyone else is pretty shit at everything else. You might as well do that. And you might as well do that. So 69, nice. We will do that, it'll just take a while. You can see now that the scheme thing ticks up, and how schemes now work is they head towards a point.
Hereward! Is this where Hereward lives? Ah, not me, you!
A booming voice signals the arrival of a visitor, quickly surrounding. My guards step out the tent to see a strapping man with a sword propped on his shoulder.
You're Hereward, are you not?
I nod my assent as he steps forward, free arm proffered.
Your name precedes you. I am Hereward of Bamba. I have come to join you.
Hereward, is it? Welcome. Absolutely fucking welcome. Are you any good at fighting, Hereward? Because I have some vacancies for fighters. Apparently you are not, Hereward. Hereward, are you any good at anything? No, Hereward, you are not. You useless piece of shit. Oh, okay, no, hang on, you are a good potential lookout. I will let you off. So that speeds all of that up. Do you have a place for a man of God? Smiles at me, hopefully, dirty clothes, wrestling and stiff breed, a wandering priest. Such figures are well known in Catholic circles. Is he Catholic? Yeah, we'll let him try and join. You any good? Sure. Do you have another to feed her? Priests are well known in Catholic circles, are they? Oh, pissed off my wife. Never say that to your wife. Important life lesson. Yeah, so how schemes work now to expose. So complicated schemes now, you get this interface. So the scheme rolls through different phases up to a maximum base level chance of what you can do based on the people you've assigned in your own schemes. When you get to a certain point, you can execute schemes. You earn chances over phases for how you do these things. If I do it when I've got 5 kind of scheme kind of keys, whatever they're called, then I won't get any bonuses. Advantages, apparently, is what they're called. If I get to 10, I'm actually going to get a success boost chance. If I get 15, a bigger success boost chance. And if I get to 20, a success. So it's quite a nice interface. It allows you to kind of choose whether you want to gamble a bit sooner. So it adds a less certainty to things, but also means that if, for example, you suddenly need to try and do a thing quickly, you can try and do a thing quickly, even though you're going to be doing it at less of a risk. Figure stumbles into his camp, dirty and tired, clearly in need of a spell. His name is Bjornwolf. He says, Bjornwolf the Hunter. You're a hunter, you say? Sir, you have 20 prowess.
There are more like me. He gestures off into the distance. All of us left to rot after every petty conflict ends. Our sword arms work as well as ever, but our lot is to wander and starve. We're the only ones left who won't rob the vulnerable for food and valuables. His eyes glint with determination despite his haggard bearing. I'd rather die. I can steal his brooch. We can get him and get recruits and get some provisions. Yes, please. It's only going to cost us 15 gold. Perfect. I don't think doing it with more than 5% is worth it. Most cases are even going 20, only adds an extra 15% chance to succeed. Yeah, I mean, but for this, for example, I'm going to have a 75% chance after this. Now, actually, we can probably replace him. Actually, no, cancel that. Bet you. Yeah, Bjorn Wolf's way better than that. So now I can max this at 86%. At which point, yes, completing it on the 5 maybe. But I'm so close to getting the 10, I might as well go for the 10, because I think the 10 is going to give me a boost slightly. Yeah, I absolutely do require lodging. Right, one more tick on that and I can get 10. Ooh, there's a support faction up there. We might go do that. Yeah, we gained a few provisions. We're not very pious. Right, now we've got 11. So we hit our maximum possible based on our agents and our own skills. So now if we execute this scheme, we've got a 10. That's going to give us a 5% boost to our final success chance. So we can have a 91 chance of completing it. And given that you get successes and good and higher level successes, it is sometimes worth it. Guarding this bridge has become my only task for the past fortnight. Armour shining under the moon, the sea of broken lances that have been pushed to one side is a testament to my performance.
Oh, Hereward!
Countess Margaret greets me, sending some of her men to pick up the spoils.
What a sight!
We have a long path ahead of us. Right, so we gained a bit of gold. That faction mission's gone, which is a shame. There is a faction mission over there. Right, let's visit the church holding first. Right, any useful locals? Got Aethelstan the Insatiable. Wolfruthruf. You, sir, are fucking useless. Wolfruthruf? She's a hunter. She's got prowess of 18. That's actually quite useful. 37, though. Downside is we're not able to get military people here. So if you have poor stats in certain areas, you should try to counteract them with countermeasures. Yeah, and also people. Right, we do have enough provisions to move to Wales. I think we're going to move to Wales temporarily. I am eyeing up our longbowmen. Let's see if we can move to Gwynedd. I feel like Gwynedd might be good for us. 750 provisions, that's not bad, we can do that. Don't think there's anywhere really worth visiting on the way. They have nothing to do with schemes you're using, they're useful to make murdering you impossible. Yeah, it's a bit like the old stuff you used to assign via the councillor scheme.
don't think we really need to do anything. We will scout for talent on the way. Let's go. We're moving camp to Wales. We're going to try and desecrate a tomb. Oh, but it's... No. We'll do that because it's Duth Edwin's territory and we like him. The ambush strikes almost as soon as I have cause to enter the wilderness. Swarms of Welsh fighters boil out of prepared hiding spots and beeline straight for me and my small group. You cannot trust the Welsh. They're well armed and armoured, too much for an opportunistic attack. A militia then, or perhaps household troops come to cut me down for my crimes. A giant of a man leads the charge, bellowing his challenge to me at the top of his mighty lungs. Death! I can't do Welsh. Death or glory? I mean, he may be a giant of a man, but he's slow and stupid. I feel like we're entering a duel to the death. Or I can just easily counterattack. I feel like an easily counterattack is coming on. Yeah, rip you, sir. We are in Harlech. We are men of Harlech. Okay, now we're cooking. We have Escort Emissary. That's a useful one. Ooh, we've got Ambush Travellers over there. Or we've got Support Faction here. What's this faction you want to support? So, what do you want us to do? Fell up a Prince Bledwin of Gwyned's rule. Oh, so you want to overthrow this dude? Install Idwal on the Gwynedian throne. Who's Idwal? Do we know Idwal? How many troops have you got? 1,400. We're currently rolling with our 600. And we could probably pull that off. A couple of guys here we could potentially recruit. Oh, amazing. We want some money though. We spend some provisions. Yeah, treasure hunt might be fun. Let's do a treasure hunt. So we could do this. I wonder if we want to just add some... We could add some light horsemen. The music into this DLC is so good. 100% it is. It is really good. She'd give us a men-at-arms regiment. She just gave us a bunch of free armoured footmen. 805. So that's now going to quietly move along in the while, in the background. Let's do this treasure contract. She's got a treasure map. Fine, let's go deal with your treasure map. We're going to Mainz. Jesus. Travel without camp. Let's, at least we can take some places in on the way. I feel like we're going to go by sea. Taken there. On the way back, I think we're going to take in there. And then come up via there. Back once again for a caravan master. We should check our roles actually and who we've got assigned to roles. And come back via sea. And if we take a ship, that's a pretty easy thing. Oh, actually, we'd be silly not to pop by Canterbury on the way, wouldn't we? What are we doing this stream? We are adventuring. After Canterbury, go there. After there, pop there, and then back to sea again. I think that works for us. Let's do it. Yeah, so camp followers. We should have people in other roles. I'm guessing we... Ooh, actually, our priest would be a relatively decent personal physician, so okay. We do have a vacancy for a second. Fine, Ilful, you can have that. That is going to increase our skills in various things. Quartermaster and armourer would be nice. Okay, you can have that. Men-at-arms plus us plus 20%, which is not to be sniffed at. We probably do want a heavy infantry captain because we have a lot of heavy infantry. So yeah, you can do that. Quartermaster. Really have a good candidate for quartermaster at the moment. He'd be a good bodyguard though, so you can have that. Other good bodyguard candidates? Not really. How's the new DLC? Excellent. It is excellent. We could try and steal his book. I'm not actually going to buy that. I mean, learning per level of devotion is not great for us. Although it would push us into earning positive piety. Fine, we can always flog it. We do want to equip that. And we do want to equip that then. We gained a new learning perk. The learning perk we want is Camp Scientists, because we want to get to that one. Gained Well-Fed Travellers, ideally. We pull it off, sure. Did we get a stooge? We can theoretically get a stooge. Moored for the night, I've made my way to a local tavern within a most peculiar old sailor loudly relates tale after tale.
You're like a woman, my lord. Look at me old missing leg. I wager you'd not have the stomach to watch yours vanish into the briny abyss. I had a leak to plug. I did, and naught else to use in its place. Those were the glory days, my lord, oh yes. and I long to live them again.
I mean, we're going to debt slightly, but he's an average quartermaster, and why not? Still cheaper than hiring someone. I don't want Seward to leave. Look, it's just a bit of mould. Nothing wrong with mouldy bread. We arrive in the Maine's countryside early afternoon and begin looking for clues as to where the marker on the treasure map might be. Seemed long forgotten home to scattered objects. Hefting what looks to be an ancient and surprisingly heavy urn, I would discover a respectable cache of gold within it. We could keep it, but actually I'll take the stress loss, and she's going to pay us anyway. Like, we gain a ton of provisions for that, and we got 62, so I think it's worth it, and we lose 30 stress. Reinhard, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet me as my entourage enters the military camp of Klingenberg. Quickly dismount, eager to inspect the local barracks. Yes, hello. 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 It is close enough to lunchtime. Shall we start the torty lunch race? To get my phone. Need to be able to reach my phone. Let me reach my phone. Right, yes, I know how much you love me. I know how much you love me. Show chat exactly how much you love me. How deep your love runs. Runs as deep as the sound of the auto feeder. Doing non-gallows bait contracts reduces gallows bait XP. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that fussed about keeping us gallows bait though. So there's a 91% chance we increase our marshal. %76% chance of posting Reinhard von Schwander. Any good? He's pretty good. Let's see if we can poach him. We did. Kaiser's not happy, but screw him. We got a good night out of it. In the nickname Marrow-Minded. We'll try the new tastes. Yeah, it was delicious. How do I need to become the king of thieves and outcasts? Don't necessarily need to. Hermit. I'm going to ignore the hermit. Nobody likes a hermit. We have gained the traveller trait. That's quite useful. Stonehenge. Getting down to earth. So this guy is still not pressing his faction. We could try and press it for him. How are we looking on 1,500? I mean, we've got 800. If we could get to 1,000, we could take him. So I suspect we'll have better quality troops. Right, where do you want to go? Over to Middlesex. Yeah, William doesn't like us. Hello. Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Post-lunch happy hug. Post-lunch happy hug. Very purry kitty. There's a contract in Ireland. Yeah, I think it's a ambush travellers contract. Ah, YOLO. What could possibly go wrong? Don't need sea captains. Go for it. Oh, he's going to let me stay in his guest as a castle. Oh yeah, we're letting bygones be bygones, are we? That is an exceptional success, though. Lovely stuff. Good for them. They can become friends. See, when we get that, we can get longbowmen. I mean, we could go ambush some travellers in Ireland. Isn't the new DLC about the Byzantine Empire? Am I missing something? It is both. It adds all the stuff to do with adventurers and gives you a whole bunch of cool Byzantine stuff. If I were you, I would perhaps avoid the going front of the king part. I mean, we did fight his guards, so yes. We have a daughter. She's called Burgerfled. Good for you, Burgerfled. I wonder if we should get a better wife. Yeah, I mean, let's just... Dude holds a grudge. Heist treasury. That sounds fun. Let's give it a go. We're probably not the best at this, but, you know. Oh, hang on. That... Wait, what? Who's at war here? Oh, you're trying to defend yourself against being vassalized by William. Well, let me know how that works out for you. What's more English than murdering some Irish? Yeah. Also found if you're at your provisions cap and you request provisions in exchange for hooks, the excess gets sold for gold, sometimes more than if you ask for gold directly. Ooh, good point. I'd not really thought about that. I think we want to get in for success. Right, E4. Definitely becoming a thug. So, you are doing that. Do that. These guys aren't great, but they're okay. It's a 100% chance of success. This is the thing, is once you start to build up a good little party, you can generally get a bit more options on what you take. You can be a bit more targeted about it. Apparently the guy who hired us is dead. Oh, that's the faction stuff. He died in fighting. Oh, okay. Oh, I accidentally came back. I didn't mean to come back. Apparently we are still doing this though, so that bugged out slightly. weirdly like D&D, Paradox Extended created a single-player D&D group. Pretty much. I feel like King William's taking this land over shortly. Not necessarily good news for us. On the plus side, we can now take custom where custom comes. Can we flip yet? No. We are no strangers to foreign incursions in these lands, yet the last foreigners who ruled became part of the fabric of these lands. Danes became us and we became them. From such intertwining came my family. I sit and ponder, England is quite a prize, and that one King Sven, would you be up for, you know, conquering England maybe? Didn't really have the troops for it. Ooh, we're going to get a bunch of dudes in our camp. Let's do that one. Let's have a look at our new soldiers. Who did we get? We got some detractors here. Tord's not keen on us. Why don't you like us, Tord? You are quite homely. I mean, you're not the greatest warrior, to be honest, Tord. I'm quite tempted to tell you to fuck off. Do want Seward back on our side. He is our bodyguard. Let's just start a base level 6 scheme to sway him. Put the fucking guitar away, Edward. Who else new do we got? We got Helga. Decent marshal. And Gregors. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's a berserker. Nice. Are there any recommendations for Byzantine nobles as a good beginner run getting back into the New Dead Sea? Is Guy down in Empire still good? I have yet to try the new Byzantine stuff because I've been doing adventure bits, but what I will say is I suspect still, yes, a good start is to do Epirus. Main reason again being that actually you can still do stuff down here, do things, and if you get hold of Dyrrachium you can form the kingdom, you will be able to form the kingdom because you won't have formed the kingdom. So it is still a really good way of getting into it. Look, Edward, no matter much how you try, your album is not going to take off. Yeah, he does. Is constantly writing songs about the camp. Right, how fast is this going up? Ugh, very slowly. Be an honour if you join my side in the wars. Do you want us to join the war against the tyranny of Margrave Otto as a defender on Margrave Otto's side? You have 120 troops. They have 1,000 troops, but we could beat their troops. No, we have 1,000 troops. They have 2,000 troops. Yeah, mate, no. Sorry, pal, no. But you don't want to join. We could recruit now, I think. There we go, we can get ourselves some longbowmen. Hello. Can you not put your claws into my face? I think you still would win just because your men at arms are much stronger. Yeah, I just don't entirely like the odds. What are you doing? Yeah, can you not? Not with the claws out. Put the claws away and you can paw at my face as much as you want. How did you get to recruit longbowmen? Is that due to the perk and having... Yes. So one thing I've realised quite quickly if you want to play mercenary is you actually want to not do the martial path straight away. You want to go for the learning path and take the two things that will put you in a position where you can take the one that allows you to recruit local unique units. Because then you can just move your camp around and recruit interesting local units and get quite a nice thing. Then if you do convert to being a landed lord, you still have those men-at-arms. So one thing I'm kind of thinking here, depending on how Hereward's journey ends, is we might end up at some point moving our camp all the way down to Byzantium. By which point we'll have some Huskarls, some longbowmen, maybe get some Coney on the way, you know, all the cool stuff. Right, I'm just scritching this kitty. You need scritches. Who are you? You're not very good, and you want to give us some detailed maps. That's really quite nice. How much? I'm going to go into debt for that, because those are quite nice. Get to India for some elephants. Yeah, come back some elephants. 47% on this. It is a bit of a slow one. It's a ramble about that collection of traders. They're gathering around some large but old ruined buildings. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Nah, let's just get the provisions. I assume William is conquering them now as well. Nice treasury gains 20 days of progress. Go with that one. Oh, the Waldensians appeared in Eastland. My dear Uncle Brand. You sell some land before you continue dishonouring. Fuck you. Fuck you, Uncle. Blades in the mist. Crouched, sword drawn as the fog wreathes around me and my small but heavily armed complement of men. All of us are mere yards away from the road upon which a Norman mercenary squints into the murk. He is at the head of what local whispers tell us is a caravan filled with arms and armour, bound for the earldom of Berkshire. Intercepting it could spell a huge blow to the enemy, and loot could even be redistributed to our allies. The man's impressive-looking sword glints dully, I'm guessing, as I check my own. Whatever fights lies ahead, it'll be grin, work and greed. Combined martial art, there's an 100% chance we gain stolen equipment. Nice. I'm the owner of a Norman blade. Nice. The Earldom of Berkshire gains missing supplies. Resistance increases. Every Anglo-Saxon vassal gains all of that, but we don't get the Norman blade. I just really like the idea of this land, this guy walking around with 300 fully kitted out war elephants, 600 heavy cavalry. Yeah. The main issue you've then got is the moment you settle down, they cost you an insane amount of money. Oh, I kind of want that sword. No. For the cause. Oh, we could do a fight corruption contract up there. Do it once this one finishes. Following a sentry, I enter a dimly lit tent next to the edge of the proving grounds. A bedraggled trio of locals await me. They look nervous as though they were being here with a risk. One of them stands before me, giving a truly awful bow. Greetings, your lordship. Name's Hereward. The big lad is Dungal, the other's Gammon. The dude you're actually called Gammon. I'm here to enlist. I mean, you're not terrible. You're quite good at stewardship. You're a decent fighter. You are actually insane. And you're a hunchback, but you are shrewd. And Gammon here is spandy and weak, but he's got very good intrigue. Yeah, we'll take you on. Are we perhaps joining the fight on corruption on the side of corruption? I mean, corruption... I feel like we're going to do that one. And we're going to endure. We'll go fishing. Go fishing. Gain regal ambitions. Use 5 stress. First character died after being ambushed on the way to fulfill a contract, and text implied it was the lord who hired me had something to do with it. We're waiting for her troops to arrive, and they never did. Nice. Time for a campfire scene. Yeah, let's do this. Let's execute this scheme. Cool, so we got a bunch of gold. Yeah, what do we want to do? Yeah, how do we do the campfire stuff? Can't remember. We should do a campfire scene, and I can't remember how to do them. The decision? Oh, it's an activity, isn't it? Campfire revelry. We're reasonably well off for food. Intent is recreation. Dirt. Ah, my lord, Elmond approaches, wringing his hands in worry. I wonder where Dumnagal is. It's been quite some time. It has been quite some time. We could put more wood on the fire to give him a chance home. Yeah, more wood on the fire. Just a travelling healer paying my way through medicine. Madam. Join our camp. Someone who is plotting to kill me. That sounds less than ideal. Can we change you up? Oh, interesting, he should only be average, whereas he's good. But like maybe having bodyguards who hate me is a bad idea. We may wish to fire our bodyguards. Let's redouble guards. Can increase the count revelry level. And that is why revenge is a dish best served cold, my knight Gammon finishes as he takes another sip of his wine. I am intrigued by Gammon's topic, but I hesitate when I overhear Dumnagle's monologue about how only hard work will get you anywhere in life. None. Every attendee lost 75 stress. May upgrade a random camp building for free. Nice. You gained 2 new contracts, gained 300 martial lifestyle, and gained provisions. Jesus, that went well. Well, that was definitely worth it. Right. Ooh. Do a passage of arms, or we can fight corruption. Or we can mug wealthy citizenry. Our son got... Oh, yeah, but he's a bit rubbish anyway. I mean, like, look. Not being funny. He has got typhus now. I feel like it's an important time to get away from our son. Upgrade building first. It picks one automatically, I think. So we've now got a supply tent level 3. I'm guessing. Mugging wealthy citizens sounds cool. I mean, eat the rich. Sometimes the rich just need eating. Plus, it would mean on the way back we could take in... We do it on the way there. Nice trip down Adrian's Wall. Apparently our kids survived. Right. E4. Reggers. Pathways. Sigurd. Gammon. Hop to it, lads. Typhus evolves into Typholosion. Is Ethelstan a local magnate of some wealth and a perfectly suitable quarry? 91% chance we succeed at that. 57, 85. Knives out, lads. Ethelmere. Lads out, lads. Uh-oh, we've got measles. May not end well for us. Oh yeah, there's a lot of measles going on there. Uh-oh. We may have screwed our run here. We are now immune to measles, so there is that at least. Like it just can't just take over either, man. I mean, we could potentially. There's one place we could settle down. Lost Caravan Master. Yeah, we need to go back once again for the Caravan Master. Learning perk available. We are going to take Pedagogy, and then we're going to get ourselves over to the Martial trade. You're high medieval or non-Viking, you can't do Man Isles, yeah. It'd be a fun one to do in the early era, though. Right. Once we hit 5, we'll execute this. Been quite lucrative for us, this one. Unsurprisingly, it's Seward. And I think he is going in jail. He was useful, but his own fault. He screwed himself there. That was very lucrative. And we're reasonably well off for provisions. Well, we could camp upgrade. Or we could travel to get ourselves another unique men-at-arms regiment. Like, we now have quite the mercenary force. Do we head over to Denmark for a bit? Like, we could replace those armoured footmen with something more useful. We could put him on the throne. Or Eddie, do you want us to help you? I think we help Eddie before we go. Let's see if we can help Eddie. Now, we got 1,200 solid fighters here. I think we might win that, you know. Let's visit the castle. Oh, we're on our way back. We'd win that. Might not get there in time. Jesus Christ, we have 42 commander advantage. If we get there in time, we will... Earl Gerard of Wiltshire is plotting against me. Let's see how good our troops are. Oh, boo. We didn't get a chance. Could go intervene in the Scottish wars. King of Denmark isn't in any wars. King of Norway is. That's probably not going to go well for him. Ooh, William's dead. It's King Robert now. I understand the conqueror trait. It's absolutely amazing until you lose it by not conquering or losing wars, and then everyone starts hating you. Yeah, well, that's how it'll happen. Yeah, I know. No claws. No claws. Sheath the claws. 40 does not require claws. Sweden in any wars? Sweden's in a war. I mean, we could join that as an attacker. I suspect they'd agree. And he is where we're currently based. Did Gwynedd manage to stay free? Good for you. Oh no, his lieges. Packing King Malcolm III the Big-Headed. Dude did not get a good nickname. Let's visit the castle holding. Let's reinforce our regiments. Anyone useful? You're quite good. So, Bride and Berthwagen. I think either of them are worth the money. Definite shortage of contracts around here, so I think we do want to move somewhere. Make some more trouble in England. I mean, the only thing I've noticed with this plot change is it's not clear what you're doing to trigger it. And I wonder if we can't even trigger it now that William's dead. I feel like we want to move to Denmark. Do we have enough supplies? I bet we don't. Like, could we make the Danish coast? Okay, yes. Can we actually make it to Sholand? Yes. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, we're going to scout for talent on the way. We will take sea captains. And let's customize the route, because we might as well go by sea for a lot. I mean, we can travel over land, actually, that's not bad. We're going to be fine. We do need to go back once again for a caravan master. Sir, you are in. Anyway, we want to stop on the way. We should take in that and that. I think that's alright. Go. Scout for talent in the ocean. We might find a particularly useful fish. We have another son. Kinda feel like we want to be marrying someone. I mean, I love this option, by the way. This just feels so harsh. You can now choose your favourite sons. New trait for Marshall. Yeah, I know. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. Probably... I think we might go for promising prospects, you know. Let's see if we can get ourselves a better wife. That's better. When I started lurking a short while ago, I could see there were parts of a cat in your arms, but I couldn't see how they were assembled into a cat. Yeah, well, with her, they could be assembled in multiple ways. He likes me a lot. He doesn't like me at all. We're going to side with Haran the Effeminate. Okay, what we got? We can do an artifact delivery? We are going to go and see the Kaiser. Okie dokie. Yeah, that route's fine. Hopefully that plague doesn't make it over here. We don't need sea captains. Go. Runestone. Get the piety. You're fed up, you want to put Count Asbjorn on the Danish throne. A melancholic, aggressive attacker in poor health. I think we're fine without doing that, thanks. Oh, we're going to kill a bear. That is very Hereward the Wake. Yeah, look, we actually got a thing for that. Right, so... we can now get a whole bunch of different things here. So we could recruit... so Vigmen aren't hugely useful to us. Bondi a spearman. They not get custom skirmishers. I mean, we do kind of want Varangians. We could ditch our armoured footmen. What's up? What's up? Okay. Move that around for you. There you go. Like, what's the difference between Huskarls 80, 50, 43 in their heavy infantry? 90, 58. They don't have any screening, that's the difference. Armoured footmen are just not as good. Have you landed an inventory yet? I have done it once. What you realise very quickly is you better have a lot of money in the bank because you're going to need to support all of your men-at-arms all of a sudden. Yeah, that's not going to work because I need my right arm. The mouse. Sitting on this arm is not an option. I mean, I think we do want some Varangians. We won't disband them yet, but we will disband them. We actually have a considerable military force. There's a lot of illness down there. We don't really want to be going down there. How are you losing that war? Worried about this. New war's going on over here that we can intervene in. There's not a lot of gold in it, but anyone doing violence down here? Yeah, Galacia's doing some violence. Like, I'm not overthrowing this dude because this dude's rubbish. I mean, really what we just want to do is pick up enough provisions that we can then head south, maybe? Ooh, Wales has formed. Good for you, man. We could definitely intervene in that war if we wanted to now. Let's go intervene in this Scottish war. You're losing. By 1,700. Very well trained soldiers under my 42 commander are coming your way. Yeah, if anyone there rebels against him, we want to help him. Maybe we should move back there and see if there's a faction we can join. We could go for the Kingdom of Wales, but I suspect we'd struggle a bit with it. Hello, boys. Just carving through them. Meet my proper soldiers, lads. I mean, that's a 12-month siege, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Slice. Slice. Ransom you. Oh well, he will do that. And do it again? And come run into me again? Absolutely in favour of you continuing to do that. Well, we did quite well out of that. I would say. Are you like the new update? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. There's no... We need some provisions. Let's see if we can... Some supplies. Right, and this is the first main Paradox game you can play without owning a map tile. Theoretically, you can do it in Hoi 4 if you're a nation that goes into exiled government. 2 Justicars would be good, I think. They tend to produce good provisions. Prince Benedict Svensson could be useful. We'll do that one. Can you play as an exiled government if you don't have any territory? Yes. It was one of the mechanics they offered, they created. Let's just go. Break 300 lances. You can have that. You can have that. Have that. Have that. You can have that. Right, we're ticking up quite nicely and fast on that. He's not in any wars. That war's really gone on way too long. Plague has cleared up around here, so if there are any wars around here, little wars, we'd get involved in them. But everyone seems shockingly peaceful. One more, because we need a minimum of 5 before we can execute it. So 5 will get us to execute it, which is good. Good scheme. There we go. We got some stuff. Do you have to have a particular camp focus to join wars? No, but you've got to have a decent-sized army. They've got to want to have your men. So what I'm finding is you want to be very careful about what you pick. You want to look at what wars are running. And you want to kind of have a good idea of what the quality of troops you're up against is. Because whilst I've only got... I need to refill them again. Let's increase you. increase you, and then let's refill all. So I've got 1,913 men, but they are of superior quality, and I've got men-at-arms bonuses. So, yeah, as Rope Trick says, ideally you want to pick a side that has a slight disadvantage, because then you can kind of absolutely tip it the other way. Like, I wouldn't join this war, because he's got overall quality of high-quality troops, and he's got a lot more than me. Whereas if I could find somewhere where it's like someone's losing slightly, but my troops would make a difference, suddenly it becomes really worthwhile to do. Are you going to give me a lot of provisions for that? Not a huge amount. Gain 400 provisions. Detect provisions. Then they pay you for contribution notes, so greater odds would mean potential for more battles and therefore income, even if you're on the side that loses. Depends on the war, because if the side that loses and they lose their throne or whatever else, they're not going to give you anything. You don't get anything out of it at that point. Would I win a tournament? I mean, probably. I'd have a very good shot at it. Slightly worried that we don't have good kids. Like, we're holding out some hope for Edsage here, but got imprisoned during the middle of a tournament and messed the entire event up. Yeah, that'll do it. I feel like we want to head south. England is looking very England. Like, we either go back to England and try and cause trouble. So he's got the Conqueror trait, which gives him... This is a really nice new trait. Like, tax 5, men-at-arms maintenance really low, Tartar creation cost really low. Legitimacy boost, unlocks forced vassalization, Casus Belli, removes prestige cost from Casus Belli's, removes piety cost, armies will flock to their banners, claimants will crowd their court, vassals will fall in line. A hell of a trait. But I think you lose it very easily and it goes very wrong when you lose it. CK3 music team hitting out the park. Oh yeah, absolutely. Can we reach Krakow? Betting we can't. We're not far off, so we need 3,000-ish provisions. Okay. Let's go create potentially some transport contracts. Where's that going to go? Like, where do you want me to go, though? You want me to go see the Kaiser? Yeah, I mean, okay, because that moves us down that way, doesn't it? Yeah, alright. Interesting, that doesn't alter provision cost. Do that. Arthur is to stop bathing. Take a fucking bath, you psychopath. I mean, why are you my prisoner? No, off you go. Ooh, we got an exceptional success for that. That's nice. Ooh, we've got a rescue a fair subject mission. I feel like a fair subject needs rescuing. Let's gather provisions. Let's visit the castle holding. Anyone good? I mean, Herald is alright. An intriguing hooded figure, you say? 26 intrigue. 80... Yeah, no, come join our camp. Right, where's this fair maiden that needs rescuing? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anywhere we want to visit, is there? Do it. Maiden rating, fair. Yep. We want success chance. So for muscle, we're taking E4 to Hampson. Dumnagal the Mad. She is now really good on our stuff. Like, on balance, we're going to want Gregor in that. Second one on that is 17 to 29, 31 to 12, so we put her in the lookout. And we put Arthas in that. Let's do it. Oh, they want to get married. Sure, if you want to marry the madman, you go for it. Let's try and stop people murdering each other. Do we have people in all our roles? I think so. We don't have a stooge. I need another bodyguard. What could possibly go wrong with having a mad bodyguard? Standing in the middle of the clearing is one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes on. She wields a stick like a spear and tries to keep her distance from a ferocious boar. With a quick slash of my blade, I cleave into the beast, and the animal let out a spurt of blood, draining the grass as it falls. "My lord," the woman cries, falling to her knees. "Madam, you are quite pretty. We do not have to part ways, madam." Oh yeah. Lady? Odds poor. Honey? Honey? Perhaps consider a divorce? Honey! Darling, it's so good to have you at camp. I really like this now. You can you've got more options as to what you can use to get them into your scheme with. No one wants to be my alibi though. You can also use scheme keys to recruit people. Oh, interesting, can you? There's no small amount of promise. We are going to max out 59 on this one. New Marshal. Night effectiveness plus 75% is insane. Oh, more maidens need rescuing. Go rescue more maidens. That 59 is the maximum we're going to max out just off of the stuff we've got. But we can boost that by taking more keys. Or advantages, I think, is the official term for them. My daughter has a dog. Here you go. There aren't any interesting men-at-arms around here, are there? No. All very bland in the Empire. I'm just generically ill. Just generally heal me. Right, this one we can just execute. Yeah, we will take her back for the money. I mean, she is rapidly heading towards favoured daughter, favoured child status. The wolf in my bed. I peel open the tent and find a wolf. It's belly rich with child. Snarls and growls at me. Doubtless fears what I do to some. Pups would make excellent pets. Every child in the camp gains a pet dog. We've just full on Game of Thrones it. Dogs for everyone, yeah. Yep, you are officially Burger Fled. You are officially our favourite child. I want cats for everyone. Can we? Is there a genius we could get hold of? We could ward her to a genius. She might turn out decent. Right, what do you want to do? Oppose Duke Heinrich. You got 800 troops. Yeah, we would smash through Duke Heinrich's troops. Who's his ally? Yeah, we could do that. Seems like something that might expire. Giving wolves to small children. No, that'd be fun. A pregnant wolf, not one that's been munching in your camp. Yeah, exactly. Might explore a game Ducklings for 10 years. Yeah, I had the Ducklings for 10 years event. It's quite fun. Right. I'm pretty certain we can just press that. Didn't even have to fight it. Sir, you should really honour these on the basis that you owe your fucking position to me, sir. Ambush travellers, burn property, flog talismans. Ooh, there's some fighting going on down in Piedmont. Move down there. I mean, we'd probably win that. A lot of people don't want that kid on that throne. As Matilda's winning her war. England took more from Brittany. Jesus, England. England is very much Englanding. And we kind of want to end up in Croatia, because then we get some Coney. Coney would be nice. We could move camp to Croatia. That conqueror trait is no joke. Yeah, no, it really isn't. Are there any interesting custom units we could get from Poland or Hungary? Or do we head straight to Croatia for Coney? Coney will sort out our light horsemen, so we'll replace them with Coney. Poland has Coney. Do Poland have Coney? Like, I feel at the moment we're likely to drop them for heavy cav. Maybe we should upgrade our pavilion. How much to upgrade our pavilion? 350. Gets her own 10. Edseeger's been trapped. Oh, we did quite well out of ambushing travellers. Ooh, treasury heist. Gained a lucky rabbit's paw. Hey, look, we got a rabbit. Can we upgrade that now? Let's do it. Two prowess for that. It's not to be sniffed at, you know. I mean, right now, Burgerfled should be my heir, really. $15, 14, 13, 32, 13. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, Seward finally died. It's his own fault. Honey, congrats on being pregnant. Gonna have to kill you, honey. Although Burgerfled is prowess of 18. She's strong. We make Burgerfled our heir. Well, England has plague now, which won't help it. Like, we could flip our categorization as well. I think we'd stay freebooters. Yeah, once she's an adult, we can designate her. The mercenary camp run by a toddler is a great idea. Depends on the toddler. YOLO. Mistress Tafida is finally dead, a thorn in my side no longer. The gang of desperate bandits. Oh dear, how sad. My wife died. Right. Who's a necromancer? Learned in demonology for 10 years. Sure. Right, you want a faction. Fill up with Duke Kino's of Tyrrell's rule. I mean, not being funny, but yes. pretty damn decent. You do have to make war score before the end, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Yeah, you're not that great, kid. I think we do this and then we continue our migration south. Head towards Croatia. I think our theoretical cap on this is 100%, so... Calm, she's just got calm as well. Don't fucking die on me, girl. Do not die on me. Never see me mess up the HRE. We've done it once. We have done it once. Right, I reckon we execute this after the next phase. Ride at a cadre of Württembergian nobles and prompt your audience on the road. I find myself distracted by Bergfed. My young daughter is acting as a translator for some companions, switching between languages and manners with nuance and ease, fostering a lively exchange. From what I gather, the girl is growing into something of a natural emissary. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What's up? What's up? Gains a trait Traveller. Less useful. Give her a Traveller trait. These two are fighting. But just fight each other. Bergerfled. This is Emic, is it? And Emic, what are your interests in my daughter? You will absolutely stop seeing that boy this instant. Right. Can we get enough supplies? Got a little bit of money in the bank. Let's gather some provisions. Let's pay a visit to the market. see if there's any interesting locals. You, sir, are a lunatic. I mean, you're a very good steward, but you are also a lunatic. You're quite a good steward. You're not 141 good, though. You're 77. I'm not recruiting a 77-year-old man. Right. Do we have enough supplies? Get stat upgrades from the storylines in the tavern. Yeah, I need to start remembering that. One thing I'd like to see is some kind of range indicator. I bet we don't have range on Zadar. Ooh, we do, you know. Customize routes. We're going to come down this way. We're going to take in out on the way. Mountains. Take we hire some mercenary guards, and we take some mountaineers. Pathfinder gear. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do it. Off we go. Are we like going to sea, going to Venice and then out again? I suppose you have to go onto the water to get to Venice. Already got one. We like how this expansion really cements a whole different style of playing CK3. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Oh, piety and piety from buildings. It's not the end of the world. Martial perk. Army movement speed and travel speed boost is actually really useful, especially with heavy infantry screen boosts. We are now in Zadar. Okay, what we got? Protect the innocent, rescue a fair subject. Let's visit the castle holding first. Diplomatic, 2 criminal, treasure hunt. And Trent. Over there. There's some plague going on around here, so we kind of need to stay away from that. Don't really need that. Maybe we need some guards. Sigbert, congrats on growing up. We don't care about you. Search for a marvellous fountain which water is said to cure all illnesses. You can just pay me some gold. should... Why can't we get Coney? This is Coney territory, isn't it? Oh, my uncle's dead. Well, apparently I'm the head of the house now. Righto. We can build a new building. What should we build? I feel like a barber's tent is a good idea. Let's build one of them. Oh, I thought we'd be alright. There we go. Oh, interesting. It was picking up the units from the territory I was travelling through. Protect the innocent. Let's protect the innocent. We can kind of start drifting a bit. You're a monk, you're a miracle worker. You're very learned. You may join the camp. Let's protect the innocent, shall we? Muscle. Look out. Outcast. Arc. Muscle. Do it. I mean, she's pretty good. I'll move my slot. I know. I'm not trying to move you, but I gotta move my arm because I can't feel it and you will fall off otherwise. So she now speaks Italian as well. Like, how many languages does our daughter now speak? She speaks Anglic, High German, and Italian Vulgar. What? What? I mean, I know she's a catch. If that was matrilineal, I'd go for it. And we would become the kings of Aragon. Cute. Upgrade our Coney again. Could fight corruption in Sicily. Or we could drift into the Byzantine Empire. Just Matilda's on her deathbed. You're losing a war against them. Yeah, you are definitely losing a war against them. Don't think there's any wars around here. Oh, hey, on, buddy. Good to see you. Not really a kingdom anymore, is it, Aragon? Fight corruption, uncover secret. We're not going to be that great at that. I mean, we could pop over to Rome. Like, Byzantine heavy cavalry would be nice. What we don't have is decent skirmishers. Anyway, we could get decent skirmishers. North Africa. Yeah, maybe. We could go to Africa. We make it to Africa? Yes. Just do it by sea. Stop in there on the way. Do that. We can increase her martial by another 2. Or we can increase our intrigue by 3. I think intrigue by 3 is probably more useful to us. She's going to get some martial boost off of her education, whatever her education is. Berber culture area. How are we looking on cultures? Baranis and Magrebs. I don't think we've got any burghers around. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, nice. We've got some interesting special infantry. Mountain herding's a tradition. I mean, we are in Barani territory, aren't we? Yeah, can recruit Abu Drar as men-at-arms. Ah, we're not. We're next to it. We're in the Grebi territory at the moment. Because the local culture is what determines it, I'm guessing. So we want to move down to Sfax. Hired muscle. We'll do some hired muscle. Burn some gold and then we'll move slightly south. You, sir. You, sir. You, sir. You, madam. You, sir. Yeah, so we need to move there. We'll do that after this mission because we should have enough then to just at least recruit the starter unit. Anyone around here fighting a war? Not at the moment. I mean, realistically, you should be winning that. Is that purely because you haven't conquered the... I sense an opportunity. Oh, God. Ow. Ow, ow. He's quite a pretty child. Ow. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you. That's less useful. Sure, you can name the kid after me. I reckon we'll win that, and I reckon they'll reinforce us. Guys, come on, man. All you had to do was join us on that. Like, it was mountains, but it shouldn't have hurt that badly. Can I have that job? Have that job, Eagle. Tough soldier. I mean, I'd say she's a pretty good air, you know. Don't think she can be a knight, so yeah, we're good. Good win at this time. I want to bring a siege train. It's going to take a while otherwise. I wonder if we want to invest in the siege train. That'd be useful spare kids. Ransom that dude. Alright, you can get Onaga men at arms. Yeah, so we can get some. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think comes down to, I mean, we do have a gap actually. We've got space for it. We were saving that for our other unit, but if we're going to get rid of our armoured footmen, because they are pretty redundant with this when we're running around with these two. Which is better, mangonels or onagas? Mangonels are effective up to fort level 10. Can't refill them yet, but they'll be useful for our next war. There's also the new Biz MMA including siege weapons. Ooh, is there? Son? Do not fucking come anywhere near my camp. I don't know where you are. Absolutely do not come anywhere near my camp. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. Oh, they're back again. Hi, guys. Yeah, siege weapons will make this a lot easier next time. I mean, we got 52 out of that, which isn't amazing, but it's better than nothing. Right. We need to move to there. Before we move camp, and we... Other provisions... Let's recruit some men. Ooh, he's a really good Master of Arms. How old are you? 42? Yeah, join me, man. Right, we need some stuff that's going to pay us some gold. What will do? And my daughter's good. Look, boys will be boys, and they will murder each other. We have two... These sons we probably do want to give guardians to. They are relatively useful. How you doing, Basil? Yeah, no. Not overly pleased by that, to be honest. Execute scheme. Ooh, an exceptional success. Nice. Give me gold, sir. Right, now if we move our camp... I think if we just literally move it to there, that should put us into the kind of territory where we would get... There we go, Abdrura. 30-30, 20-15. Skirmishers. Perfect. I think we ditch our armoured footmen. And we create some of them. Size 2 now. Refill from provisions. Black corruption pays quite well. We'll do it without moving our camp. We don't need to move our camp. Use money. That was far. Next destination. We're just running around his kingdom, just bullying his vassals. We could probably get some gold off of him. Vision's probably better. Got some Coney. I mean, that's quite a nice little balanced force there. Fair subject needs rescuing. Sure, why not? That suspicion of white cheating events seems to come up so often every playthrough. Yeah, I'm not overly convinced it's the best thought out event. Like, there seems to be no real clues within it as to what outcome you should take. Feels somewhat arbitrary. You old enough, E3. No, to feed her. My slow child. Five. Ooh, hello. We do not have to part ways. Well, hello. Honey. What are we blackmailing her for? She does have a lover. Fucking dare. I knew I'd like to divorce you. Actually, I should have exposed that, shouldn't I? It'd end up being easy to divorce her. I'm trying to fuck that one up. Oh, come on, Pope. I'm fighting my wife. That's how good marriage works. Like, seriously. She's literally... Cat, you're... Look, Cat, can you just not... This is what I'm having to put up with, chat. Got my camera on. I mean, obviously he doesn't like us, but still. Like, I feel like I should be able to divorce her. I mean, yeah, it's just got to be done, I'm afraid. Meanwhile... And you can... fuck off. Where's my new wife at? Hello? There you go. A bit more space for you. New wife just dropped. It's a normal practice not just to abandon your wife and marry another. Well, yeah, but, you know. I'm not helping, Cat. I know. How dare I try and use the mouse on the mouse mat? And you've decided that's your new area to sit. The Sheikdom of Malta. Do my kids hate me now? No, not really. I mean, my 2-year-old son Oslak is not overly keen on me, but... Right, we need a plan. What are we doing here? Oh, Aragon's had a bit of a bounce back. Good eye patch. Get some elephants from India. I think we're good on men-at-arms. We've got Coney, we've got Abudra, we've got Longbowmen, we've got Varangians, and we've got Huskarls, and we've got some Mangonels. But realistically, we'd need another men-at-arms slot, and if we got that, we'd probably want to go Byzantine heavy cavalry. We have a considerable mercenary force. It's a shame we don't have a bit more. If we had the prestige for it, we could absolutely do that. I almost feel like we want Bergerfled in charge sooner rather than later. He's 19 now. I don't think there's a way we can just abdicate. I'm gonna marry her to a high stewardship guy. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter at the moment, but yeah, if she was becoming a ruler, we'd need to. Like, what is our plan? We could move to the Byzantine Empire and start to take contracts there, and maybe we aim to get something like ooh, Britannia. Fighting in a dissolution war, though. He's gonna lose that. Ooh, our old friend Duke Edwin's going up against him. bet we don't have the supply to get there to help. Any less if we go by sea. $4,300. I think we head back. Can we land in Cornwall? We're not going to run out of provisions there. We've got enough. I assume that's because we haven't unpaused. That's calculating based on that. Let's go see if we can take part in the Dissolution War. No. Come along now with me, honey. Big plague in Ireland. There? Ooh, yeah. Nasty. We are chomping through those provisions. How you doing, son? You don't look well. How old are you? Are you getting it? 2 years until you need educating? Okay. I think we are going to be alright. Oh man, he somehow won that war. That's annoying. What's the plague floating around there? Old humour flu. That doesn't sound fun. Why'd you make peace with him, Duke Edwin? You were winning. You must have managed to capture a fucking leader of the thing. I'm not convinced that's really helped us now. There's no contracts around, which isn't great. Who are you fighting against? Fighting against that baby? You want a hand in your fight against that baby? Young baby, do you need some help in your fight against that other baby? Babies these days, indeed. Well, I think we're probably going to win this, you know. Apparently we're not sieging that. Plateau. Five months on that though, that's fine. Who have you been shagging? Yeah, I mean, come on in, pal. Need to increase your prestige for not better contracts. Yeah, I mean, I think once we hit Illustrious, we'll be in a much better place. Diffhead. Ah, Diffhead's there, okay. Right, let's go liberate Diffhead, because I think that will probably do it. It'll be a shorter siege. Mediterranean siege weapons make short work of British fortifications, yep. Your threatening becomes overt. Righto. Oh, we got a dissolution war again. And our mate's involved. Sir? for London. Oh, is he going to go in on them? Oh no, not enough. He hired mercs. Took a slice out of him though. Oh, we lost our heavy infantry captain. A pretty important role for us. Get round there in time, it might be alright. Oh, lads, why did you do it? Why did you back off? We had him. Oh, why did you move? What a fucking AI, man. This is full Crusade AI. Like, why? Honestly don't get that. Like, all the AI had to do was not move. We reinforced it. The AI going full, you have outlived your usefulness on you. Quite possibly. Zero men. We got some back. No provisions left. Gather some provisions. Gather some provisions. Yeah, I feel so stupid this update. Seen many wars where they don't even siege enemy's single province, even when they have enough men and have annihilated their army. It does feel like, I don't know what they've done. Like, there is something definitely to look at there, basically. Because, like, I don't expect it to always be logical. Oh, there we go, we found no provisions either. But I do expect it to not be suicidal. And that was absolutely suicidal AI behaviour. Yeah, look, and we've just failed both the really the things to get any kind of provisions. It's like at any point, if these armies had cooperated, they'd win this. Right, well, it is gone 2:30, so we will call that there. Not 100% convinced we'll pick up this save again next week. We might start a new one. Try something else. I'd quite like to maybe try doing something down Byzantine way.